All right, so welcome back here to the Winter Fancy Food Show in San Francisco. And of course, we are continuing our exploration of all types of food, food service, and kind of the innovations that are happening around the food ecosystem. I've got with me today, Thao Pham of Turtle Tower. Great to have you guys. You guys are a local chain right here.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
We are a Vietnamese restaurant here in San Francisco. We have been in business for 20 years with 3 restaurants across San Francisco.
Great.
We specialize in Northern Vietnamese cuisine, so that's what set us apart from other Vietnamese restaurants. So most other Vietnamese restaurants are Southern style, whereas we just focus on cuisine from Hanoi.
Interesting. So I like that. When you get in focused on specific flavors or specific cuisine, that can be either a great thing or a bad thing. How's it worked out for you guys? You guys have 3 units right here in San Francisco, obviously doing great.
It's a good thing because it gives us our individual identity, and it also exposes like a new cuisine to the American culture because people don't know about Northern style Vietnamese food.
Interesting.
Yeah,
okay.
And it roots back to the war. So during the Vietnam War, all of the refugees came from the South. But my family really escaped Vietnam because my parents didn't agree with the politics and came here to America.
Great, good for you. All right, so Thao, we're going to be talking about on-demand, third-party, digital. Obviously, you guys do a great job with that around the 3 restaurants. Kind of your take on where the state of third-party delivery is right now. So we're talking about the likes of Uber, Grubhub, and Postmates, etc. How's it working for you guys?
It's very popular, and I would say in the beginning we were resistant to it because we didn't want to join, but then it's just a part of business now, and it's a way for us to get our products out there to customer. So I've noticed that the demand has been increasing throughout the years, but it definitely has plateaued now. And I would say we will probably have around 20% of our business is from online delivery.
Yeah, I've been hearing that too from operators, is that they are telling me the same thing, that there is a little bit of a plateau there especially on the third-party products.
Yes.
So you're looking at it more, I guess, almost as a marketing.
Yes.
So really to get your name out there and using these platforms to do it, obviously because of their download capability in terms of the app ecosystem that they've built around consumers.
Yes.
Is there anything in terms of challenges that you guys have met with and said, I wish we could do something a little different here?
A lot, actually.
Okay.
So first is, we don't get the interaction with the customer directly, so we don't get the feedback from the customer.
Right.
And secondly, we don't control the carrier, so we don't control the time our food gets out, and we get a lot of complaints there with like the quality of the delivery of the service, but then it's attached to our name, so that's probably the biggest challenge that we have, the quality of carriers.
Yeah,
and getting our food there in a timely manner.
Yeah, so I've heard that too. So I'm hearing all these bad things, but we're also hearing good things in terms of unit growth, in terms of online sales and things of that nature. What other areas around digital how could I get your food other than ordering through Postmates or Grubhub? What would be some other alternatives? Just go to your website and with an online order?
So we do have a website, and you would just call in your order and come in and pick up because we don't have the capacity to push people out to deliver the food. So that's where our exposure is. And
what's your percentage of pickup orders right now if you looked at your overall sales?
It's pretty small. I would say maybe like 10, 15, less than the delivery. So the delivery service, if it's for takeout, delivery is superior to just customer coming in and pick up.
Right. So you feel delivery is still going to trump the whole aspect of convenience from a consumer standpoint. What you're seeing though is just the whole issue about trying to get to the customer data, and also just the fact that you need to be able to control the brand itself.
Yes, definitely.
All right. Okay, well, let's go back into the cuisine, because obviously here at the Specialty Food Show, you see a lot of new ingredients. Asian ingredients are on fire here. We are seeing a lot of new products and new companies being developed around different types of Asian products. Your thought on how the consumers have really kind of embraced it? Obviously, San Francisco is an easy target for an Asian concept because it's very well accepted. But as you get into the rest of the United States, why do you think consumers are really starting to amp up their desire for Asian products, especially in the culinary scene?
It's just probably exposure. People are more exposed to Asian culinary, and they're curious and they want to try it. So it's something new, it's something different. I think being in San Francisco and New York, we're right by the coast, so you get introduced to all of those flavors. But when you go towards middle America, a lot of people aren't exposed to Asian cuisine. So it's like a new fascination. And, we're just moving inland now.
Yeah, I like it. All right, so favorite flavors you're seeing, because trends kind of come from the coast, obviously. Anything you guys are seeing in your restaurants that are hot menu items or hot particular ingredients that are really kind of taking off for you in terms of your menu?
For our menu, so we're mostly focused on noodle soup. So I noticed like the big trend is people are more healthy, so they want to go for like the organic, the gluten. So they're always asking like what ingredients are in there. So people are really concerned with like the nutritional value of what they're eating. So they care about what is going into their body.
Yeah, absolutely. So you guys have taken steps to kind of go in that direction?
So Vietnamese food is very organic, very clean to begin with. We just never really advertise it. So I think like our direction now is like highlighting those things that we have been doing for the last 20 years. Before you just think like, food should just be fresh, organic food that we provide. We don't have to put a label on it. But now I realize like we need to sell that point, right? Because people care. People are asking for like, hey, what is in my food now?
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so let's talk about trends. The restaurant industry is starting to kind of adapt to a lot of this new demand. Usually for higher quality, more fresh ingredients, healthy halo, plant-based, all those kind of things are really hitting in terms of trends. Anything that you guys are seeing from a consumer demand standpoint that's saying, hey, maybe we should implement something, into our model that would fit into a new trend?
Yeah, just be more like health conscious and providing more options, because also I realize now people have like different dietary restrictions. So having more options and being more sensitive to that, where customers are vegetarian. So having something on the menu just to cater to everybody. So, like one table sits together, everybody could eat at the same time.
Yeah. Well, you don't get the veto vote, for people who say, oh, but I'm vegan, or exactly. Thao, it's been great having you today. Thank you so much for stopping in on the set.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, make sure and stay tuned right here for more great coverage from the Winter Fancy Food Show. We will catch you soon.